Shalom, shalom. Before I begin this lesson, all praise, honor, and glory goes to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops, a great millstone that rule well. Peace and blessings be multiplied on all you brethren, teaching this word in all sincerity and in truth. Shalom to the hopeful elect, the 144,000. All right, and the rest of the men, women, and children that will receive mercy from the Lord in these last days. I'm the brother Damal Gabar, here with another lesson, Lord willing to edify through the spirit and power of Yahweh by Yahweh Shai. All right, this is going to be a quick lesson through the spirit, just as a warning, which I'm going to show a clip at the end of this video that one of the brothers, put out on his page as a warning, And as we've been telling you, Jake, hey, we have been blowing the trumpet. Matter of fact, let me get that before I get this. All right. All right, this is I read it from here. This is Amos chapter 3, verse 6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in a city, and Yahweh have not done it? All right, oops. And the point being is that we are blowing that trumpet, and the trumpet in the scriptures is the sound of warning. Now, there's different sounds and different trumpets for different occasion, but this is a trumpet of warning, telling you that evil is coming to you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans who make up the 12 tribes of Israel. All right, and we've been warning you, Jake, ad nauseum ever since 2007 when the elders and the apostles first got on the YouTube. There's been nothing but massive trumpet blowing, Bible teaching, us, telling you of the times that are at hand. And for a long time, a lot of you, Jake, have scoffed. Shit, you still scoffing. You still mocking all these Jakes doing these videos, talking shit against the prophets, mocking against the man of the Lord. Calling us bastards and idiots, and we're a hate group, we're this, we're false prophets, we don't know what we're talking about. Hey, that's all good. All right, because guess what? Hey, at the end of the day, when all is said and done, and when we're no longer going to blow the trumpet, when the enemy is at your door, kicking in your gate and in your backyard, hey, then shall you know that a prophet have been among you, and the blood is going to be off of our hands, man. All right, and you, Jake, are growing more and more rebellious. You're still trusting in the shadow of Egypt. You still shit. Here it is. Now the whole world, the whole of America now is suffering from what they're calling black fatigue. And hey, these devils are getting riled up, and they're tired of you. Ultimately, 2/3 of you niggas, man. You reprobate cockatrice eggs. You worthless slags. 2/3 of you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans who just don't have a effing clue. Who's not taking the message of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai seriously, who's not getting yourself in order, you're not cleaning yourselves up, all right? You're not repenting from your wickedness, but you're doubling down and tripling down on your blackness, on your ignorance, on your self-willed and, entitled behavior. Hey, man, this devil is getting ready to come down with a vengeance and come down with that great wrath like we've been telling you he's about to do, because he knows he has but a short time, man. So I'm going to get into a few of these precepts, man. And, hey, we're just going to continue to prophesy and to blow that trumpet until, hey, the Lord's going to take that trumpet from off our lips and open up a can of judgment on 2/3 of you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and a lot of you bird-brained, simple-minded, Esau-loving Jakes out there, man. So the time is getting ready, man. Esau is just about fed up and done with you niggas, man. And he's about to show you his horns, as Elder Apostle Gabar would always say. So this is Ezekiel 21:8 in the NLT. It says, Then Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai said unto me, Son of man, give the people this message from the Lord. A sword is being sharpened and polished. It is sharpened for a terrible slaughter and polished to flash like lightning. And you see what Trump is doing to these Northern Kingdom tribes right now? You see how he's deporting them in mass numbers. Now he's deputizing a lot of these red-blooded, Constitution, gun-toting, Miller Lite-loving Edomites to be deputized to be deputized ICE agents. And it's getting to the point to where you're not going to know who's one of these guys. They could be your neighbor. They could be people that you walk around in your day-to-day basis. Certain individuals in your neighborhood that's watching and looking at the behavior of you wild ass Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, especially you so-called fucking black women. Everybody's fatigued and tired of you black women. All right. Of course, I'm not saying every single black woman, but it don't matter because this is the image that these devils are painting all of you so-called black women to be, is the image of these wild, fist fighting, aggressive, violent, not well-to-do, welfare recipient, entitled, vicious, deadly black women, man. All right. And this is the image that they're portraying of how all of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are, whether you are or not. And if you're not under the hedge of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai in these days that are ahead, guess what? You're going to be treated as such, man. And this devil is getting this sword sharpened, like it says, what? To be polished and to flash like lightning. And what is that sword? Ultimately, the Lord's going to put it on Esau to come in like a flood. The guy Donald Trump, he ain't fucking around where he's saying he's getting ready to clean up the streets of America, man. Where he's talking about he want basically, to make America great again. And a huge part of that is cleaning up all of the violent activities and robberies and murder and the black fatigue that America is so-called suffering from. All right. He's getting ready to lock a lot of you niggas in prison. He's getting ready to run through your neighborhoods with task force, with FBI, with DEI agents, and cleaning shop, man. But you, Jake, is still too stupid to realize that this man is truly your enemy, and he's about to show himself to be your enemy and your public enemy number one. All right. It says, now will you laugh? All right. Because Jake is still out here laughing. You all out here playing games. All you niggas caught up in the stupid Diddy trial, which is nothing but a distraction. You're out here giving your stupid opinions, doing your stupid podcast. Jake is just going on as business as usual. Not knowing the serious judgment that's about to come down upon you, man. It says, those far stronger than you have fallen beneath this power. Yea, the sword is now being sharpened and polished. It is being prepared for the executioner. You see, and look, and Trump is about. Remember, Trump Nero, man. He's always had a sincere hatred for you Israelites, going all the way back into the ancient Roman Empire, and he's getting ready to put legislation and laws into place to show that anger and that hatred, and he's about to give it into the hands of the executioner. And this devil don't have no problem blowing you niggas away. All right. And it's about to get more and more serious. Trump is about to give a lot of these cops and these deputies and these FBI agents and these agencies the initiative to have the green light, to where if they have to lay one of you niggas down because you out here with your pants hanging off your ass and you're resisting arrest, or you out here flashing weapons, or you're out here in this I don't give a fuck spirit. Hey, these devils are going to be incentivized and given the green light to just execute, man. And guess what? And they won't be held accountable. They won't. It's not going to be like a Chauvin situation where they're going to arrest these cops and these men that end up blowing you niggas away because, hey, they're tired of you. They're tired of your actions. They're ready to clean up. They're ready to lay down this violent nature of you wild ass niggas out there, man. And you're too stupid and too dumb to realize it. You see? It says, son of man, cry out and wail, pound your thigh in anguish, for that sword will slaughter my people and their leaders. Everyone will die. Now, of course, we know not everyone is going to die, but everyone that's part of the 2/3, and that's on the hit list and the shit list of the Heavenly Father, man. Hey, you're going to be touched by this. And guess what? It ain't going to be no marching. It ain't going to be no all that. They're racist. They hate us is going out the window, because now Esau is making you Negroes the biggest face of racism. Now they're saying that the white man is he's the minority. He's oppressed. He doesn't feel safe in his own neighborhood and in his house, because why? Wild niggas is like raccoons are lurking everywhere that they turn. At any moment can present their unhinged and violent and uncouth nature on them, man. Pookie and Ray Ray and Shaquanda, and all this black nigga shit. Hey, it's about to be met with some serious judgment by Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai through the left hand of Esau Edom. And we've been telling you, Jake, and warning you ad nauseum, time and time again. But like it says, you niggas think it's a joke and you just laugh it off. But like I read up, is it time for you to laugh? Is it time for you to make merry? Verse 13, it will put them all to the test. What chance do they have, says the sovereign Lord? Right. And if you're 2/3 and you're not of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, you don't stand a chance, man. You're not going to escape. Esau's coming for you, man. It says, Son of man, prophesy to them and clap your hands, then take the sword and brandish it twice, even 3 times. Right, meaning that we've been telling you over and over and over again, but you don't want to listen. You don't want to take heed. You're still in that spirit of we got to save the white man and we got to love him. He's going to embrace us. Yeah, he's going to embrace you, all right, with a goddamn sword, with a indefinite detention, with martial law, with Jacob's trouble, you know, with slaughter bots and robots and different things of that nature. Not the kind of brace you niggas is thinking about. It says to symbolize the great massacre facing them on every side. Let their hearts melt with terror, for the sword glitters at every gate. It flashes like lightning and is polished for the slaughter. Oh, sword, slash to the right, then slash to the left. You niggas like that one song, huh? Slide to the right, slide to the left, crisscross. Let me see you clap your hands. Yeah, okay, well, the Lord's going to do that, but with Esau and the sword. Let's read that again, 16. Oh, sword, slash to the right, then slash to the left, wherever you will, wherever you want. You see? This is what the Lord is about to allow Esau to do to you niggas out here, all right? This is Isaiah 10:5. O Assyrian, the rod of mine anger, and the staff in their hand is my indignation. Remember, that's why we got to pray, Lord, deliver me from the wicked, which is thy sword. I think that's Psalm 17 or 14 or Proverbs, Psalm 17, I think. It says, I will send him, who's the him? Esau, which is the modern day Assyrian, against an hypocritical nation. And who's that hypocritical nation? You Israelites, you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. And against the people of my wrath will I give him a charge to take the spoil and to take the prey and to tread them down like the mire of the streets. All right, now check this out, and I'm going to close it out from here. So, Lord willing, this was edifying. All praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Until the next one, check this out.
The FBI has put a task force together, and do you know where they're coming? Memphis, Tennessee. If the FBI is coming to Memphis, Tennessee with task force, what do you think they're gonna do? This is not a motherfucking drill nor a motherfucking game. Black parents of children in Memphis, Tennessee, you better wake up, and you better wake up real fast, because this is not gonna be nice. They are not coming to send a task force there just so they can play footsies with y'all. This is what they've been preparing for decades. Remember when he said homegrown criminals? Yeah. Whatever y'all got going on in Memphis, Tennessee, you better wrap it up. And I mean wrap it up right now. They have privatized prisons all over the U.S. and outside of the U.S. with cots that are empty, ready to go. And these companies who own these privatized prisons are ready to put them in these work release programs and work them for free. This is not a drill, nor is it a game. Y'all better get serious about this, and I mean serious about it really quickly, because they're coming. And they're not going to stop until they get what they want. But Memphis, Tennessee is the homicide capital of America per capita. Didn't know that. We have a problem there. We're now addressing it. We're rolling out one of our task forces in the state of Tennessee. But we also know that Ohio possesses the roadway system where the trafficking is through the roof just because of the interstate. So you have to get out there in the field, not just let the FBI agents and intel folks get out there and do the work, but partner with state and local law enforcement.
FBI Director Kash Patel this weekend about Memphis. On national television Sunday, he called the city the homicide capital of America and announced plans to send a task force to Tennessee to tackle the issue. ABC 24's Scott Mattis is here to break it all down. Scott, good evening.
Good evening to you, Pepper. Kash Patel also said he did not know Memphis was actually the homicide capital of the United States until he took his oath of office just a few short months ago. And now he says he'll be sending federal agents right here to put an end to the violent crime. Now, I can also tell you, he said this: I didn't know this until my confirmation process, but Memphis, Tennessee is the homicide capital of America per capita. Now, didn't know that. We have a problem there. We're now addressing it. We are rolling out one of our task forces to the state of Tennessee. That's what FBI Director Kash Patel declared on national news just yesterday. And Monday morning, that declaration is reverberating across the city of Memphis. This comes after the Memphis Shelby Crime Commission told ABC 24 News last year that the rate of major crime, I should say earlier this year, fell by nearly 9%, 8.8 to be exact, this year when compared to the first quarter of 2024. Now, Memphis City Councilman, and he's also the chairman, J.B. Smiley, tells me Monday he welcomes the FBI's help if they keep their word, but he also says getting those guns and those switches off the streets should be everyone's biggest priority.
The laws that are being put forth just lead to a series of guns in our community, which ultimately leads to lives lost. And that's what's more troubling to me.
All right, Memphis Mayor Paul Young gave me this statement this afternoon. It reads in part, MPD has always collaborated with federal agencies on addressing violent crime, and we're encouraged by any effort whatsoever that brings more resources to Memphis. We look forward to learning more from our federal law enforcement partners.